Welcome to Heartland Makes and Outdoors. In today's video on Tackle Shop Tuesday, we're going to be going out into the shop and we're going to show you how we made this thin blue line lure. So let's get to the video. If you're new to the channel, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Dale and I'll be your host here on Heartland Makes and Outdoors. Guys, I want to first start out by telling you it's 3 o'clock in the morning. So what do you do when you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning? You go out in the shop and you make a lure. And the reason I'm showing you this one, it's a popper, but there's truly nothing like going out and fishing and catching a fish with a lure that you've handmade. And that has inspired me to keep on making more lures. All right, guys, so this is a lure that I made. I'm actually very proud of it. I think it's beautiful. I'm going to show you a couple of design flaws. My wife's got really good luck. We were in... Oh, there we go. There we go, guys. I mean, he's hammered it right when it went in. And it is an alligator gar. So in today's video, we're going to share with you how we made this thin blue line lure. I'm going to take you out to the shop and we're going to make this happen. The only thing that's missing at the very beginning is, again, this started out as a piece of pine. I ran it through the table saw and I had two flat edges and I glued a piece of Kydex the same thickness in between the two pieces of wood. That's where the thin blue line comes from. And I lost that footage somewhere along the way. I don't know, guys. It's a simple glue up. You could actually skip that part and just paint a blue line on it if you wanted, or a red line, or whatever kind of thin line you wanted in yours. You could do that as well just by using paint instead of putting the Kydex. I did the Kydex because I had it and it was a piece of scrap. again, guys, thanks for following along in this video. Last week we made this paddle right here, and it's actually a pretty handy paddle. This little tool is really handy even in a kayak, just for picking up, like I say, trot lines, jug lines, anything like that. I'll put a link up there to that video. And then also on Thursday, we're going to be showing you a tackle management system, which is basically a tray that fits underneath our seat on our kayak. Even if you don't have the Jackson R, you could modify something similar to work underneath your seat. So again, guys, if you like our video, give us a big thumbs up. We appreciate your likes, comments, and subscribes. May you have a blessed week. And let's get outside and make something happen. If you've ever formed kayaks or you're familiar with that at all, they sell these foam pads, and you can go to knifekits.com or holsterkit.com, any of them, and they're going to sell these foam pads, and they come in a 12 by 12. I just cut 2 little pieces of 3/4 inch plywood. I glued the foam onto that, and that's what I use to hold the lure when I'm hand sanding and doing the fine details and stuff like that. One thing that did happen, I learned right off the bat, you start clamping up a lure in a vise and you're going to end up smashing divots or dents into it. I even put leather on the front of the vise, the face where it's holding on, and was still getting dents. So I decided to go ahead and try this, and so far this is actually working. This stuff is kind of grippy, so it kind of helps hold it, but I mean, you can really crank down on this, smash it, just like you would if you was forming a holster, and it will hold your lure really well.